Hello and welcome back, this is Seismic Floor, and this is stage 15 of La Vuelta. So last stage before the second rest day, so everybody's looking a little bit tired. I think probably we're going to rest everybody until that last hill, and just see how it goes. We're in amongst the favourites. Can we live up to that expectation?
Welcome to Ribera de Arriba for the last of 3 days in the Cantabrian Mountains. This 15th stage has an air of 2012 and 2016 about it, since the 185.5 kilometer route takes in the Alto del Fito, a first category climb to 580 meters, and a finish at the Lakes of Covadonga. The Fito climb, with its sections at up to 10%, is completed twice at the 101 and 143.5 kilometer marks. The final 13.5 kilometer climb begins at kilometer 172 in Covadonga. The ascent to the finish at the lakes above the town averages out at a little over 7%, but there are sections that double that. All will have earned tomorrow's rest day.
Oh boy, they're attacking a long way from home.
Counter-attack by Quintana.
White jersey and the mountain jersey coming up the hill here. All very interesting so far.
The lead over the pack is dwindling. Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed. Whoa, there's an attack from inside the breakaway group.
There we go, nab all the points.
This downhill will allow the riders to recover from their earlier efforts.
3 minutes in the break. Yates, Amador, Lopez, Mollema, Geniez, Bookman, Mendez, Dela Cruz, and Quintana. So, there's some good riders here, but they're all a fair amount down on the general classification. Yeah, so I think, is that Mollema's highest up? 10:45 down. Yeah. Not very cooperative group at all. Down to a minute lead.
They really are moving. The pack can't get strung out too far, or it's going to start breaking up.
So mountain classification, 7 points down. Pretty sure we've picked up 3 already. So we're only 4 behind. Which means we need to finish second or better really to go back in front. Especially as Nibley's probably going to win or get some points going up the top there. 2 minutes on the peloton then. Gone through the sprint point. Quintana, Lopez and Woods through the sprint point there. Mountains jersey being distanced. Obviously he's caretaking that from Nibali at the minute.
The pace seems much too high for many riders.
Have I gone too early with the sprint? I have. Second over there though. So if we keep these two out, I reckon the front group will want to work together. This gap's coming tumbling down. Langevelt's found himself in the gruppetto. Docker just dangling off the front there. It's behind Mezget, who's disappeared. Lopez still dangling in between. Let the Mountains jersey back in though. Here he is at the back.
Only a few riders are capable of following the very fast pace up front. A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
Pretty sure Clark's done there.
Acceleration by Geniez. Counter-attack by Adam Yates.
We're into the downhill section. The riders can take a breather, but they can't let their guard drop.
Oran still going strong. Docker and Langeveld just starting the climb. Oh, Quintana's at the front. He's just going to ask where he was.
That looks like a really bad fall.
What?
It's a shame, but he's not going any further. A fall just took place in the pack. Several riders are on the ground.
That's not good.
A group of riders has come a cropper, but they all look ready to set off again.
Nibley must still be in this group then. Yeah, Nibley's still there. 31 seconds in front of this split up group here, which is then 1.5 minutes in front of our group. Around only a minute behind.
Watch out! A team leader is falling behind.
A minute behind the peloton. Oh, he's back in. He is back in. So once he gets over the hill, move him to the front. And he's back. Look at that.
Attack by Quintana.
It's worth saving yourself for the hill, I think.
Only 15 kilometers left.
I can feel it in no man's land.
One of the back markers has given up.
Richie Port. He's fallen. Richie Port has fallen and withdrawn. Shock news.
The riders are now attacking the final climb. Now's the time to dig deep. And they keep on attacking. Anyone that's low on gas definitely won't be able to keep up. Ten kilometers to the finish line.
Quintana's bringing us back.
Another attack! This time it could go all the way! Now the guys up front are asking serious questions of the riders in the rear as more of them are left in the wake.
It's all going on in the peloton. Still quite a way to go.
Thibaut Pinot goes onto the attack.
He's up the road.
Only 5 kilometers left.
Quintana's gone
Acceleration
this
by
time.
Nairo Quintana.
I think that might be that. Can we maintain? Here comes Valverde. So Quintana's won it up there.
Radio Tour has announced a flat tire for a rider.
We're just going to get passed by Nibley. Quintana.
A solo victory for Quintana.
Mollema, Geniez, Nibali, Bookman, Woods,
We're waiting for the tailenders who continue to arrive.
Pino, Valverde, De La Cruz, or Aran. Looks like De La Cruz, Aran in the top 10. Interesting to see what that does to the overall, because that was quite a split for that finish. I think for a change, I picked the right move to go into, although it may have been one too early. There we go then. Quintana, Mollema, Geniez, Nibali, Bookman, Woods, Pino, Valverde, De La Cruz, and Uran. Let's just have a look at the general standings. Uran back into the top 10. So he crashed in that stage, but it didn't cost him anything. But he crashed earlier in the race, and it cost him 3.5 minutes. With those 3.5 minutes, he would have been in third. Not that I'm bitter. Michael Woods in 15th. So Michael Woods moving up the sprint table into 4th. He's 3rd in the mountain stages, despite his early work. Couldn't quite get enough. So there's 1 point between 3 up there. We haven't got anybody in the youth standings, and we are 3rd in the team classification. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please feel free to leave a like or a comment, or subscribe to the channel if you're new. But for now, thank you for watching.